Welcome, brave souls, to a journey into the abyss of the unknown, where the written word can be a harbinger of terror. Tonight we unveil the chilling tale of the Monolith Manuscript, a book whose author remains lost to the annals of time. Prepare to be ensnared by its insidious pages as we delve into a world where words are not just ink on paper, but a malevolent force capable of twisting minds and summoning unspeakable horrors. Join us as we step into the heart of darkness, uncover the secrets of the cursed library, and face the grotesque creatures spawned from the cursed tome. But be warned, once you've heard this tale, it may never let you go.
In the shadowy recesses of a long-forgotten library, obscured by layers of dust and neglect, lay an ominous tome known as the Monolith. Its leather-bound cover bore no inscription of authorship, only an enigmatic, cryptic seal etched in faded gold. Few were brave enough to lay hands on it, and even fewer dared to delve into its pages. For those who did, the book held a terrible secret. The legend of the Monolith began with an unsolved mystery. No one could determine its origin or the hand that had written its cryptic contents. It seemed to materialize out of thin air, an inscrutable addition to the library's collection. As if drawn by some unseen cosmic force, people found themselves drawn to it, their insatiable curiosity compelling them to pick it up. As soon as the first page was turned, the reader was captivated, captured by words that, like tentacles, burrowed into his psyche and implanted themselves deep within his consciousness. The narrative within was a disordered, nightmarish puzzle that enticed them to decipher its cryptic language. But as they read, the book's malevolent influence penetrated their very souls. The memetic infection concealed within the Monolith was cunning. It insinuated itself into the reader's thoughts, replacing them with its own dark and twisted imaginings. Gradually, the afflicted souls could no longer distinguish their own memories from the horrors whispered to them by the cursed tome. They became consumed, obsessed, driven by an insatiable urge to spread the madness contained within. The true horror of the Monolith materialized when the afflicted began to write. Unable to resist the insidious urge, they inscribed their own versions of the cursed manuscript, spawning countless replicas of the original. These twisted duplicates infiltrated publishing houses and spread like a contagion through the literary world. Editors, proofreaders, and unsuspecting readers fell victim to the same relentless fate, drawn inexorably into an inescapable nightmare. As the number of those afflicted multiplied, they underwent grotesque transformations, becoming grotesque aberrations, a grotesquerie made manifest. Their once human forms became twisted and distorted, their flesh pale and mottled, their eyes hollow voids of inky darkness. They lurked in the shadows, patiently waiting for unsuspecting prey to cross their path. The city that housed the cursed library descended into anarchy and chaos. Panic gripped the populace as the true nature of the infection became apparent. Survivors barricaded themselves in their homes, living in constant fear of the monstrous abominations born from the malevolent tome. A small cadre of uninfected individuals, desperate to find a means to stop the madness, embarked on a treacherous expedition into the abandoned library in search of answers. The library's shelves had become a labyrinth of darkness and despair. Amidst the scattered pages, they stumbled upon a journal, the chronicle of a long-forgotten librarian, the sole survivor of the first arrival of the cursed book. In the journal, the librarian had recorded a solitary, cryptic phrase that seemed to hold the key to ending the plague. To sever the mind's connection, you must find the heart of the tome. Armed with this cryptic knowledge, the group forged ahead, determined to find the heart of the malevolent tome. Their odyssey took them deeper into the catacombs of the library, where they finally stumbled upon an ancient stone monolith. It bore the same cryptic seal as the book's cover. The monolith pulsed with an aura of malevolent energy, its surface inscribed with inscrutable runes. With trembling hands, one of the survivors dared to touch the surface of the monolith. At that moment, a flood of images and emotions flooded their psyche. They witnessed the genesis of the book, the tormented author who had unwittingly unleashed the memetic plague upon the world. The author had etched his own agony, despair, and madness into the very stone of the monolith. Understanding that the monolith was the source of the curse, the survivors made a fateful decision. With great effort, they began to chip away at the stone, fragment by fragment, until the cryptic seal was obliterated. As the last shard fell to the ground, the library shook and a deafening, agonized wail echoed through the catacombs. The monstrous creatures born of the book's curse vanished into the ether, their connection to the tome severed. The nightmare had ended, but at a terrible cost. The survivors left the library, forever haunted by the horrors they had witnessed and the trials they had endured. The monolith was extinguished, and the identity of its author remained a mystery, enshrouded within the stone heart of the cursed tome. The library was sealed, its secrets hidden from the world, but the legend of the monolith would live on as a whispered cautionary tale, lurking in the shadows, a chilling reminder of the darkness that could be unleashed by the written word.
As we leave behind the haunting echoes of the Monolith Manuscript, remember that the power of words can be both a beacon of light and a portal to darkness. We hope you've enjoyed this spine-tingling journey into the realm of the unknown. If you found this story intriguing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more haunting stories and immersive experiences. And should you ever come across a dusty, forgotten book with no author's name, remember the cautionary tale of Monolith and the horrors that may lurk within its pages. Until next time, remain vigilant, and may your dreams be free from the malevolent forces of the written word.